Long ago, in the Efik kingdom by the Calabar River, there lived a beautiful princess named Afiong. She was the daughter of a powerful king and a wise queen who adored her dearly. Afiong's beauty was unparalleled. Her eyes sparkled like the morning sun on water. Her skin was smooth as ivory, and her smile could melt even the hardest heart. People from all over the land praised her beauty, and as time went on, Afiong became very proud and vain. Despite her beauty, Afiong had a flaw. She was arrogant and looked down on others. She believed that no man was good enough for her, and she would mock any suitor who dared to propose. "Why should I marry a mere prince?" she would say. "No man alive deserves me." Suitors from neighboring kingdoms brought her extravagant gifts: gold, ivory, rare spices, and exotic animals. Yet Afiong turned them all away, finding faults in each one. "This one is too short," she would scoff. "That one is not rich enough. Look at this one. His clothes are too plain." Her parents were deeply concerned about her attitude, but Afiong refused to listen to their advice. One day, a stranger arrived at the palace gates. He was tall, handsome, and dressed in the finest silks embroidered with gold. His voice was deep and commanding, and he carried himself with the confidence of a great king. Unlike the other suitors, he did not bring gifts or flatter Afiong. Instead, he approached her directly and said, "Princess Afiong, your beauty is legendary. I have traveled across many lands to meet you. I am not here to beg for your hand. I am here to take you as my wife." Afiong, flattered by his boldness and captivated by his charm, immediately agreed. She believed that such a confident and handsome man must surely be a great king. Ignoring her parents' warnings to learn more about the stranger, she left the palace with him the very next day. As they journeyed together, Afiong began to notice strange things. The lush greenery of her kingdom faded away, replaced by dry, barren lands. The once clear skies grew dark, and an eerie silence filled the air. Still, her pride kept her from questioning the stranger. After days of travel, they arrived at a desolate cave deep in the wilderness. The stranger turned to Afiong and revealed his true form. He was not a king, but a hideous demon with glowing red eyes, sharp claws, and fangs as long as knives. Afiong screamed in terror, but it was too late. The demon laughed cruelly and said, "Your pride has brought you here, princess. Now you are mine forever." The demon locked Afiong in the cave and forced her to work as his servant. She cooked, cleaned, and fetched water for him daily. Her once delicate hands now blistered and rough. The demon mocked her constantly, reminding her of how her vanity had led to her downfall. Afiong wept bitterly, realizing the error of her ways. Back in her kingdom, the king and queen were devastated by Afiong's disappearance. They sent messengers to every corner of the land, searching for anyone who could help. Eventually, they found a group of brave Efik hunters and warriors, known for their skill and courage. The warriors prepared for the dangerous mission. With charms and blessings from the kingdom's elders, they set out to find the demon's lair. Guided by the whispers of the forest spirits, they discovered the cave where Afiong was held captive. The demon, sensing their presence, emerged from the cave with a roar. He was powerful, but the warriors were clever. Using their charms and weapons, they fought fiercely, outsmarting the demon at every turn. Eventually, they struck him with a sacred spear, weakening him. With a final cry, the demon vanished into the wilderness, never to return. The warriors freed Afiong and brought her back to the palace. Her parents embraced her, overjoyed to have their daughter back. Afiong knelt before them, tears streaming down her face. "I have been foolish and proud," she said. "Please forgive me. I have learned that true worth comes not from beauty or pride, but from kindness and humility." From that day forward, Afiong changed her ways. She became a kind and humble woman, treating everyone with respect and compassion. Her story was told throughout the land as a warning against pride and vanity, teaching generations to value inner beauty and humility above all else. And so, Princess Afiong lived the rest of her days as a wise and beloved queen, remembered not just for her beauty, but for her kindness and grace.